is 7:45. Now to continue in coverage this morning. Recent cybersecurity hacks at two major casinos in Las Vegas reveal even the most sophisticated protection can be flawed. Adam Callan, CIO of Nyedis, an identity access management company, joins us this morning with more. Welcome, Adam.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, pleasure to have you here. So we'll get to the casinos in a moment, but first, Adam, can you tell me what you do in identity access management? What does that mean?
Sure. So it's a part of cybersecurity that focuses on the user login experience. So usernames, passwords, multi-factor authentication, when you get like that text message or the email with the code you have to punch in. That's kind of what we do. And we do it for large enterprises, governments, financial institutions, things along those lines. So that's like our primary focus in the realm. We've been doing it for a little over 20 years now.
Now, to the casinos, how does something like this happen to corporations that likely have access to state-of-the-art protection?
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty common because these guys are spending millions of dollars on massively complex software to protect these identities as much as possible. But what's really happening is, just like anything else, these attackers are finding the weakest link. In this case, the weakest link is the help desk. So this was a social engineering attack against the people, and someone reset someone's password they shouldn't have.
Oh, wow. All right. So when these large corporations are attacked, what kind of risks does this pose for us, the consumers? And really, is there anything that we can do if we have like bank accounts and other personal information connected to these businesses?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you have an account with anyone that's had a breach like this, you basically need to assume that your account has been stolen, whether it has or not. First thing, change your password because it's probably been stolen. After that, enable multi-factor authentication or 2FA, MFA if that's possible, that text message, email. That will help prevent people logging in as you. If this ties to finance, I highly recommend that people freeze their credit. So Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, you can put a freeze, then no one can open up any additional credit lines in your name in case they stole some personal information. And then just keep an eye on your bank accounts. Realistically, they're going after the big guys and not the small one, but it's always good to be safe and never reuse a password because if it's stolen once and reused, they have access to everything with that same password.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. I know lots of folks guilty of using the same password everywhere. Now, Caesars reportedly paid the hackers. Do you recommend this, and what other options are there?
So without knowing the specifics of what they were really dealing with, it's hard to say. The general consensus is no, you should never pay because you just make yourself a target. Because right now, every bad actor is going to know Caesar pays, so they're going to go after them. For MGM, they stick out, probably not the best target. So not recommended, but like I said, who knows what was really going on under the hood or what's involved, or how much risk was going on at that time. So they make the decision they made, but I personally wouldn't do that.
All right, Adam Callan, CIO of Nyedis, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Anytime.